welcome back to the channel, and today on how to make this ship split in two. I don't know if I can call this a ship, but it's a boat. It works, and I'm just gonna do a demonstration of how to make this split in two. Okay, so first we have our boat, which, yeah, it's a little strange, but I decided to make it like this, just for the sake of the tutorial. So first, we're probably going to need to get rid of all of this in our inventory. Oh, and also, if you do see weird things, I do have mods on. So first, we're going to need the large connector and the electric connector. Now, first, we go into this right here, selection grid. We highlight the entire back end of this ship. Rudder and propeller. Now we just click cut and then paste. So now it is separate. Now, but the thing is, now this won't work. And that signal will not be able to go there. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna disconnect all of the, well, we don't need to disconnect it actually. So I'm just gonna quickly remove the battery and then place it again so we don't have to redo all the electricity. There. So now we're gonna want to get rid of 2 blocks on this side, 2 blocks on that side of the pipe. Then we're gonna want to now place the magnets. These magnets are pretty simple. We just place them so now there's one on each side facing each other. So how the magnets basically work is they require electricity to be turned on. Move it somewhere reasonable so we can see it. Anyway, how it works. It needs electricity to be able to be turned on, and this will turn it on. This will tell you when it's connected. If you put a signal through this, it will be received by the other magnet by this. And the same way around, if you put a number into here, it'll be received by the other one through here, and the other way around. So that should be pretty simple. Now we pretty much just wall this off since we don't need that. See, okay, the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna hook up this battery to everything in the back of the ship, including the magnets. Now, the front doesn't have electricity though, but we'll deal with that later. First, the generators are in the bow, but the engine is in the stern. So that leaves us to these. We can transfer power through the magnets. So now we can put a pipe, and then we can do the same on the other side. So now the generators receive power, so we'll keep the battery topped up. But now the fuel tank is in the bow, yet the engine is in the stern. So I'm gonna turn this off. Now, to get around that, these pipes can also transfer fluid. So I'm gonna put this pipe here, and then put a pipe all the way across. Now, the fluid is on the other side of the magnet. So now if we just get an enclosed pipe and another enclosed pipe, we can put a pipe angle right here, put another one right there, and put another one right there. Now if we put 2 pipe straights Now, you can transfer fluid through there. But now, we need to transfer fluid through here. So, we can get rid of all this pipe. This time we can just do a pipe, a pipe angle. Now we put the pipe down, back, stable. Now we put it all the way to the middle, turn it back again, and now that will go to the fuel tank. So now the fuel and generators issue is solved. But now what do we do? So how to transfer the electricity, this is where the electric connector will come in. I'm gonna place my electric connector right in the middle. Actually, I am going to put this back one so we get a little view of what we're actually doing. Now those magnets should connect just fine. In fact, to make it look nice, I'm gonna do this. So now, when those connectors connect, they can transfer electricity. So now, if we attach that to there and all these to here, now all the electricity from the back, which is powering the things in the back, can get sent and power the things in the front, which is very good for what we're doing. But now the issue, the logic, because this will not work how it is right now. So first we need to put the throttle to the number sent to one of the magnets. Then we take the number received to the throttle. Now, that makes sense. If that didn't make sense to you last time, that should now. You take the starter on-off sent, now on-off received to the engine starter. Now, but there's no more on-off or number sending on this one, so that's why we have the second magnet. First, we can take the reverse, on-off sent, and then on-off received to the reverse gearbox. Now, we need, this dial says the temperature, and this dial says the RPS. First, we take the temperature, go to the number send on this one, and the number receive on that one. That goes to the temperature. Then we do the same thing on the other side. And there, that should be all the engine things good to go, as these dials take stuff from the front, so it doesn't need to be transferred over. Oh wait, I did forget one thing. If we take the steering from here, and then put it to there. Now the entire ship should be hooked up, but we need a way to turn on and off this. So if we take a constant on signal, I'm going to constantly power the back two. But the front, I'm going to have a toggle button, which I am going to put right there. Now I'm going to name this, you can name it whatever you want or not name it at all, but I'm going to name this connect. Yeah, pretty basic. Now, when this is on, it will turn on the two large magnets. But wait, how are you going to turn this on? Well, when it gives a signal, it disconnects it. So if we take this little, if we search a not, this will invert the signal, and then we can just place that somewhere down here. Whoops. Okay, now if we take it in here, and then put it there, so now when this is on, it will turn these on, but then again all of this off, so it should work. Wait. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go into the button, make it on when it spawns. And that should be good to go, so I'm gonna make sure this is like down right into the water. Oh wait, one thing actually I forgot. The magnets won't connect immediately, and the magnets on this side need some power, so I am gonna put a battery on this side. Now I'm gonna save this as Okay. Multipart vessel tutorial. I mean, you can name it whatever you want. Spawn it in. Now, there. It's connected. And we should be able to throttle up, turn on the starter, and the sails around. We can turn. We are receiving the RPS from the engine, the temperature from the engine, and it completely works. But then, if we kind of just... Now, we are no longer connected to the other section. The other section is kind of just attached to us since it's still moving. And then we can just turn that back on again. And then and then it's good to go. And then you can use this for pretty much anything. And then I'm going to take this back and show you how you can make this work for a good sync. So I'm going to take it into the workbench. Take it in. Now I'm going to do a pump. Those also, if you're wondering, these are modded pumps because I do have mods. I'm going to take a fluid, fluid port, and I'm going to take a threshold gate, and a fluid meter. Now with these, I'll just simply paste the inlet there. Now, this is the inside, so I'll take the seawater and it'll pump it in. Now, if we place down the fluid meter in the threshold, now, instead of having this button, it's gonna have this fluid meter goes here, and then this will go to. And then now, if, for example, so if the water exceeds low threshold -1, since it can be glitchy and sometimes go into the negatives, and just in case in 10, or actually, I'm gonna put it to 100, so it sinks a little more. Now, I'm gonna put a pump in this side, pump in here, pump out. Now, pipe, and the computer's being weird. Okay, anyway, now if we put a not signal, and then put it at the top, then now, if this magnet isn't connected, it's gonna turn on the pump. So now, I'm gonna save this, spawn it.